Love, and I am reading the Exiting the Matrix Empowered Living Mastery course, which I wrote in 2019 and have revised it a number of times. This is backward, I know, but this is the course, and it comes with the personality workbook. So I'm reading it because I was requested to read it, and I thought, you know what, it's a great idea because I can just go over the material very simply over 12 weeks, and so I can make sure that the information is out there for everyone, whoever is wanting to heal from their traumas, break free from limiting beliefs, and live in their higher purpose. This is also my autobiography called My Eternal Future. I have been through a lot of stuff, so I healed myself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, relationally, behaviorally, every way, sexually, everything. So I took everything that I learned, hello, and put it into the Exiting the Matrix course to help people. This is not like spiritual readings. This is information to help you heal from your traumas, because our society does not provide the information that we need. So the personal core dimension is extremely important because it has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. And I'm going to get into it. It's page, yes it is, page 33 to 39, I think. So it's only like 6 pages. I read it and then I just kind of like throw my 2 cents in it. So personal core dimension. The personal core dimensional capability pertains to each person's identity, personality, self-esteem, self-confidence, how one feels about themselves, and everything that makes one unique. Each of us becomes who we are based on many factors. For example, how one is raised and by whom, our educational background, biological makeup, religious upbringing, interactions with society, life experiences, life choices, traumatic events, access to financial resources or lack, all impact how we think and feel about ourselves, how we treat others, what we think about, what we want to do with our lives, and how we dress or even express ourselves. Recognizing the differences that make you so unique is important in personal identity. Sometimes we get caught up in what society, our parents, our culture, the government, friends, etc. think we should be or not be, do or wear, etc. This course is designed to help you release all artificial barriers. Hi in India. Keeping you from becoming the best you can be. My voice is an instrument and I'm using it. You know yourself better than anyone, and you can achieve great things when you align with your true self. As of 2023, this is when I wrote this, there are over 8 billion people in the world. I think it's like 8.5 now. When you grasp the fact that no two people alive today and throughout history are the same, you can begin to see how wonderful and amazing you truly are, and how unique you truly are. It is very important to value yourself no matter where you are in life, how much money you have, what you have done in the past, or what you have or have not experienced. Your opinion of yourself is what matters, so don't give your power away to anyone else by letting them tell you who you are, especially by putting labels on you, like getting diagnosed from the doctor or different groups that you're in. Embrace diversity. I'm going to stress how extremely unique you are again, because it seems to be a major struggle in society. Your ethnicity, sex, sexual orientation, self-expression, attitude, religious upbringing, what you like and do not like, what you know, your capabilities, how you interact with the world, your hobbies, passions, and desires, etc., all make you so unique and special. There is no one like you, and there never will be another you ever again. Accept what you cannot change and embrace who you truly are with love. That's agape love that I'm talking about. Everyone is as diverse as a fingerprint. You know, it's so simple. Yet people seem to ignore this fact in everyday life. People spend so much time judging and classifying others that they fail to see the beauty and the diversity of humankind. Think about it. How many different types of trees, plants, insects, fruit, vegetables, animals, bodies of water, and habitats are there? I urge you to think about it. Take oranges, for example. Do you know how many different types of oranges there are? There are 39 types of oranges in the world. Imagine if oranges could judge each other and hold themselves above the other types. It's ridiculous that humans do this to each other. These are natural examples of how diverse this planet is, and humans love diversity so much they express it by their preference in the type of phone they buy, the kind of house they buy, the kind of car, clothing, hairstyle, music, art, architecture they enjoy. Why is accepting diversity in humans so difficult to appreciate and even tolerate? It is because, why do we have so many oranges? Because that's life. It's beautiful. It's diverse. It's because people have been taught this, and it doesn't change because it's too difficult for many people. Like this guy who just said a whole bunch of stuff like, I'm an idiot. I don't care what you think. This is how it's been for 1,000 years, forever. The truth is that biologists know that there's only one human race, okay? And there are no subspecies of humans, period. We are the human race. Ethnicity is like cultural. It can be the nation you live in, but nationality is that's where the country you live in. So you have to understand the different words and what they mean. Throughout this course, we will dig deeper into issues you may be dealing with that are standing in your way of progress towards your goals. Please be patient with yourself and your process. Sometimes it is difficult to hear something that goes against everything you think you know. And we just cannot see or accept the answers for now. And whoever's sending all of these, if you're sending negativity, I'm sending you a whole bunch of love. Just like the world needs a whole bunch of love, because look at around you, all the things that are happening in the world. Okay? I send love. This course will help you remember or realize your truth to empower you to become the best version of yourself possible based on accurate knowledge. Be patient with your process and don't give up or give in. The following information can help you identify how you personally think about and treat others. Foundations of inclusivity, altruism, and egalitarianism. I don't have time to read all the comments while I'm reading, but at the end I will scroll through and look. Embracing diversity is not just about acknowledging the differences among us, but also about fostering an environment where these differences are valued and respected. Central to this idea are the principles of altruism and egalitarianism, which serve as guiding tenets for how we interact with others and shape our personal core dimensions. Altruism, the selfless concern for the well-being of others, reflects a commitment to compassion and empathy, which can enhance our self-acceptance and self-esteem by reinforcing our intrinsic value, which is all of us are valuable on our own. Similarly, egalitarian, the belief in the inherent equality of all people, underpins a fair and just approach to our interactions, promoting self-confidence as we advocate for both our rights and the rights of others. By integrating these two principles, hi from Greece, by integrating these two principles. I get lost. Where am I? Oh, we not only contribute to a more inclusive and harmonious society, but also enrich our own personal growth and sense of fulfillment. In the following sections, we will explore what it means to be altruistic and egalitarian and how these values can strengthen our core dimensions and overall well-being. Are you altruistic? Altruism is the selfless concern for the well-being of others. It's about putting the needs of others before your own without expecting anything in return. It's often seen as the opposite of selfishness. There are many ways to incorporate altruism into your daily life. Small acts of kindness. Hold the door open for someone. I like oranges too. I imagine a cartoon where they got these different oranges as the different people, and then, you know, with little faces and things, and you see all these oranges like fighting each other. It's like, it doesn't make any sense, okay? Offering a seat for someone on public transportation, to help someone struggling with their groceries, volunteering your time, donating your skills and time to a cause you care about, like what I'm doing right now. Whether it's an animal shelter, a soup kitchen, or a mentoring program. Random acts of generosity, leave a kind note for a stranger, pay for someone's coffee behind them in line, or donate to a charity in someone's name. Empathy in action. Actively listen to people's problems and offer support. Even small gestures of altruism can make a big difference in someone's day and contribute to a more positive and caring community. Because if you really understand it, when you do something kind for someone, then there's a domino effect. That joy that you feel, you're giving to someone else, and then they feel it, and they're passing it on and on and on and on and on. Same is true if you're doing the opposite. You're being a jerk. Most people are going to respond with being a jerk back to you. Well, be a leader. Be a leader. You know, like, I think a lot of people know, you know, goodness, but there's like so much goodness lacking in the world. So it's like so easy to like, especially when you're like inside, and it's like, Anyway, yes, so bring it to yourself. Take responsibility for you. Be a leader, especially if you have children, if you're married, if you're, you know, in a community, you work. Be a leader. Are you egalitarian? Egalitarian describes something that favors or promotes the equality of all people. This can apply to social, political, and economic equality. In simple terms, an egalitarian believes everyone deserves a fair shot and equal rights. Putting egalitarianism into practice can happen in many ways, big or small. Here are a couple of examples. Challenge bias. We all have unconscious biases. When you see someone being treated unfairly based on things like their ethnicity, their gender, or socioeconomic background, speak up for what's right. Be an equal opportunity friend. Do you have a friend group that mainly consists of people who look and act like you? Actively seek out friendships with people from different backgrounds. That way you learn about other people and what they've been through, and you can actually gain a lot of insight and make friends with older people, make friends with people of different ethnicities. Advocate for fairness, whether it's supporting equal pay legislation or volunteering for an organization that promotes social justice. There are many ways to advocate for a more level playing field. These are just a few examples, and the key is to treat everyone with respect and dignity regardless of their background. And well, we're going to be going over the spiritual core dimension in next week. And honestly, I will tell you, this is my book. It's called My Eternal Future. This is my autobiography. And guess what? I want to rename the book to My Eternal Future is None of Your Effing Business. Because I was raised Jehovah's Witness and Christianity, and they, want to dictate your relationship with God. And honestly, my relationship with God is nobody's business. I can believe whatever I want. You can believe whatever you want. And I can still love you and still be okay with the fact that I'm a real sleeper girl. You're still in the matrix. You're cute. Personal. Oops. Un momento. So, moving on. Personality formation. The most critical years for optimal, healthy development of a human being are from conception to the age of 5. Did you know that? The brain is 85% developed by the age of 5. And here are some important, interesting facts. Women should eat a whole food diet that includes fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to optimize the health of her baby. Women should begin taking folic acid and prenatal vitamins 3 months before getting pregnant to prepare the uterus for the most optimal living environment. I'm describing how to create the healthiest baby you can. A fetus can experience trauma through the mother's belly from loud noises like yelling, music, any kind of traumas that the mother is feeling. Hi, in India, they can feel it in their the cortisol levels, the stress levels. The baby can feel it. A mother's body will trigger the release of hormones and chemicals caused by physical, mental, and emotional trauma. These traumas when they are born, these memories shape their personality early in life, especially when trauma occurs frequently. It is very important to read to your children while they are in the womb. Your voice resonates throughout your body and can be felt by your child. Reading out loud will help their brain development. 2. Since reading is a critical skill that can be learned at an early age, reading to them this early lays a solid foundation for their future as your child grows. I have 5 kids, okay? I'm not saying I was perfect at all of this. I learned a lot of things after I had kids, and because our society's like, oh, you're 18, you're an adult, you can get married, you can have kids, but our brains are not even fully developed, and our educational systems pretty much suck and don't teach us what we need to know. So now I'm ensuring that future generations have this knowledge because it's critical. So as your child grows, he or she will feel comfortable with reading, and they will be able to read earlier in life, which will build their self-confidence and self-esteem. It is critical to protect the brain from injury. Injuries to the brain at a young age can affect cognitive abilities throughout life. Brain damage can occur with even one accidental drop or shake of a baby or child. It is critical to protect their heads from all possibilities of head trauma. In fact, I was working at a school as a para for special ed children, and there was a 10-year-old boy in my class who basically fell on his head and developed traumatic brain disorder, TBD, I think it's called. That little boy could not learn. All he did was wiggle on the floor. And I tried to get him to match colors. Nothing was happening. And he will be like that for his entire life. So make sure you protect your children's head. Ongoing trauma outside the womb contributes to how well a child can develop after they are born. A newborn can be born with a fear response due to a chaotic environment. So you get you are preparing from conception, you are preparing the life trajectory of your child. Okay, it starts from conception. So if you're planning on having children, prepare to ensure the environment and people around you are safe so your babies are stable and secure. The responsibility to ensure an optimal environment for children begins with the mother and father and must be supported by other caretakers involved in raising their babies. There are specific physical and cognitive milestones for children to reach. Children need to be nurtured, talked to, read to, sung to, and supported by their parents. Without this, children may be prone to behavioral issues. I love that all your questions are coming in, and I really want to answer. I'm on page 38. I have like one more page, and then I will go through and see what you're saying. I love all people. Doesn't matter who you are. This information that I'm sharing is good to know because negative experience in the formative years can impact a person throughout life, especially without properly addressing specific concerns one is experiencing. However, the brain is extremely powerful, and you can improve your brain's capabilities with practice and overcome these obstacles. So, how well do you know yourself? It is wise to investigate your personal development from birth to 5 years old, since it will provide insight into your early development. Talk to family members, watch family videos, go through memorabilia and records, and or meditate, focusing on memories to see if there are any correlations in your adult life that you think you should address. This process can be challenging and not easily digestible, depending on what you know, what you find, and your ability to process your thoughts and emotions. For now, just observe your thoughts. Observe means to allow them to come in, allow to think, allow to feel, but don't ruminate. Just let it move through you. And take notes. Throughout this course, you will find helpful information and specific ways to heal traumas. And do not judge yourself adversely if you do not like what you learned about your early development. It is important to love and accept yourself as you are. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I got it too. Everything that has ever happened to you made you who you are today. There we go. The good, the bad, the ugly. Do not fret. This is true for everyone. Do what you can to improve yourself at your own rate. Just know it is possible to overcome anything and everything standing in your way of true personal acceptance and self-compassion. Also, don't fall victim to the blame game. Your parents could only teach you what they knew. Let that sink in. And we're capable of teaching. Use this space. Okay, then in the booklet, there's a space to write down the experiences that you've had from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. So for more specific information on the first 5 years of child development, please review the article, Why the First 5 Years of Child Development Are So Important. And there is a link on the course, because you can sign up for the course, which is basically these two books, these two books, and I am giving it away for free because I want to make the world a better place, and I'm doing what I can by sharing what I know, what I've learned through a lot of trauma and poor choices, and I know I'm not selling anything except wanting you to make your life better, be happier, have inner peace, because when we care about ourselves and we address the things within us, like I said earlier, it's going to emanate around every part of your life, everyone that you come in contact with. And so that is the reading for today. Next week it will be influence and perception And then we get into the personal core exploration. So now we can talk. There's 4 people in here. And if you want to talk right now, it's fine. I'm not going to look at who said comments because there's some people that are talking crap. I'm just going to go forward from here. If you have any questions, you have any, where's Alan's snack bar? I mean, try Google. I got messages that are being held for review. So did any of this information resonate with you? I would like to have a conversation, and I would like to be a support for the world. Lots of comments being held for review, but I'm fighting. My head is deformed. I'm sorry. Any questions? Anybody? I'm not sure who's in here still, if you said things. Jerry's have no way of creative living with control of their bodies. Do you agree with the transing of our children? That's a deep question. I think that they should not be putting it in schools. I think that if it's going to happen, it's going to be a natural thing. Like what a lot of people don't understand, and I will get into the sexual core dimension in a few weeks, but there are people who are born with not the same type of genitals. Some have, they're not fully formed, or they're double. I don't know all the terminology, but the point is that if you have a child and they don't have a genital, and then they're like, well, you got to pick one, and then later the kid's like, no, I don't resonate with that, and they want to be something else. That makes sense, you know? But to be in elementary school reading books to people, the children, I think you should leave that to parents. Like, we already have so many issues with not even teaching our children to accept other ethnicities, but you want to teach them how to accept people who are trans. I think they should just be a overall thing where it's like, love and accept all people no matter what. Like, people need love and acceptance, period. Doesn't matter if you're trans, you're white, black. It doesn't matter. We all need love and we all deserve respect. And that is the bottom line. Hey. Yes. Do right by each other. So, it's 0:29 here. It's 7:29 here. How is it 0:29? So, let's see. What do you guys want to talk about? There's 4 people in here right now. I'm game. 6:29. Okay. Yeah, it's 7:30 here, so we're an hour apart. Do you have any questions about the personal core dimension, what I read, or anything you want to ask? I am in the Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Where are you from? So this is my second week doing lives. Oh, nice. I've never been out of the United States, and I plan on getting a passport soon. Because some crazy stuff happening here. So the links down below offer like you to do the course for free. It's entirely free. If you want the book in your hand, then you have to pay for the book, because then I have to mail it, have it printed and mail it. Nice. Spain. See, I do like that, you know, you can talk to multiple people across the globe simultaneously. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm going to sign out here because we're not really talking about anything, and I will be back every Monday through Thursday at 7 o'clock, and I will keep reading the Exiting the Matrix book. Thank you for joining us, and have a blessed night.